Welcome everybody. My name is Crystal Welch. I'm a Triple Diamond Distributor for It Works Global. Welcome to our live wrap party. So a couple housekeeping items I just want to mention is that make sure that you, if you are a guest, make sure you get back with the person that invited you tonight, and they will be able to answer any questions that you may have. And if you are a distributor, don't forget to follow up with your guests, and also please do not post your personal website on here, since there are so many different distributors and guests that are part of this wrap party. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the product and how that works, and then we will get to hear from some successful leaders in It Works and how they've been able to be successful in their businesses. One other thing I want to mention is that if you would like this to stream from your business page, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of this page, then you can click on the button that says clone this page, and that will allow you to have this streaming on your Facebook business page as well. So there we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started here, and I'm just going to grab my presentation, and you will get to see here. Give me just a second. All right, so have you tried that crazy wrap thing? This wrap is absolutely amazing. It is a body wrap that tightens, tones, and firms the skin. So it's very easy and affordable. You can try a sample of one for only $25. I say a sample because it is just a sample, whereas a full treatment would actually be a box of 4. So it's very simple to use. You simply take it out, you put it on, and you can see results in as little as 45 minutes. And so you can put it anywhere from your chin down. So you can cut it to customize the area where you want it to go, because it is site specific. And so maybe cutting it in half to put it on your chin, or cut it diagonal for your arms, or you can do your tummy. That's probably the most popular place most people wrap. Or the back, the thighs is a really popular spot as well. So pretty much anywhere from your chin down you can put this wrap on. Then for the facial area, we actually have a facial applicator that you can put on that is specific for the skin on your face, and you can also see results from that in as little as 45 minutes. So this is a phenomenal product. And this is what it does. It tightens, tones, and firms in as little as 45 minutes. It reduces the appearance of cellulite. It gives you fast and lasting results from our botanically based formula. And now, in today's society, everybody wants that kind of instant gratification. And so 9 times out of 10, people will see results in as little as 45 minutes. That one wrap is actually going to work through your system for 3 days. And so you wrap for only 45 minutes, but you will continue to see progressive results over a 3-day or 72-hour period. So with that being said, you only wrap every 3 days. It is also a first-to-market product. There are lots of things out there which will try to duplicate us, but I guarantee we are the first and the best, and it will never be the same as ours. So keep that in mind. And you can only get it through an It Works distributor, and so that's really important. We have an amazing loyal customer program that allows you to get our products at a discount. So earlier I mentioned that one wrap, a sample, was $25, but a full treatment was a box of 4. So a box of 4 at the retail price would actually be $100 or $99. But as a loyal customer, you actually get a discount. And so instead of it being $100, it would be only $59. So a significant savings there as a loyal customer. A loyal customer is someone that purchases one item a month for 3 consecutive months in a row. So they have their own account. You can choose whatever products you would like to order from month to month. That's completely up to you. And you can also earn free products. You can earn free shipping on your orders. So in front of you, you see there are a few packs that the company has put together for us so that you can really get the most out of these products. So the first one is called a wrap pack. It comes with a box of 4 body applicators and a mini version of our defining gel. Our defining gel is a lot like the wraps, except way less concentrated. So you can put it on daily like lotion from your chin down. Okay, and it's going to do, again, a lot of the same results as the wrap. It's just going to take a little bit longer because it is less concentrated. And so if you want to see your results faster, you might even use the defining gel twice a day, maybe once in the morning and once at night. And you'll probably see results even faster with that. So that wrap pack retails for $159. But as a loyal customer and that savings, you can get it for only $69, which is a great savings of $46. Next up, we have the Skinny Pack. The Skinny Pack is our most popular pack, and it comes with a box of 4 body applicators. You get a full version of our defining gel, whereas the wrap pack just comes with a little sample size that probably lasts you 3 to 4 days, maybe cover your ankle, I don't know. But the full bottle of the defining gel actually will last you about 4 to 6 weeks, so a lot longer for you to be seeing those results. And then it also comes with a bottle of our Fat Fighters. Our Fat Fighters are a fat and carb blocker that you take 15 minutes to an hour after you eat. That's going to help absorb about 30% of the fat that you intake. And so that's a great thing to take if you like, you know, your pasta or your pizza or burgers or whatever. You can take your Fat Fighters after to help you there. Now, the Skinny Pack retails for $189, but as a loyal customer, you save $77, and you can get it for only $112. So that's a really great deal there, because actually a box of wraps and the defining gel is almost that cost. So it's like you're kind of getting the Fat Fighters for free with that savings. All right, then we have the It Pack. The It Pack gives you a little bit more of a variety because we're going to add some skincare products into this pack. So you're going to get the box of 4 applicators, the full bottle of defining gel. The Lifting Lip and Eye Cream is in this one, and the Lifting Lip and Eye Cream is an amazing cream that you put underneath your eye and over your eyelid to really help open up that eye, to help with those fine lines and bags and dark circles underneath your eyes. You can also put this around your lips, not on. For that very sensitive skin, it's going to help tighten up that skin, which is going to make you have fuller, plumper lips. Okay. Then we're also going to include a box of 4 facials in this pack, and so you're going to get the facial applicators in here. And the greens, our greens on the go, come in this pack as well. Now our greens come in 2 different flavors. We have them in orange and in berry. They come in the to-go packs that you see in front of you. That's actually a serving size. Or they come in a canister, which is either a 30-day supply canister, or we have a larger one that's a 90-day supply, or a nice family supply of greens. So the greens are 8 servings of fruits and vegetables in that little packet. This is actually going to not only give you your serving of fruits and vegetables, but it's going to help alkalize and detoxify your system. And it's actually going to give you a little bit of energy as well. So we don't recommend that you drink your greens about 3 hours before bedtime. So with the It Pack, you can see it retails for $299. But again, as a loyal customer, you get a discount of $120, and you can get it for only $175. So that's a great deal there on that pack. So what I am going to come back to you for a second here, and our company gives us 3 very simple steps in order to kind of run our business. The company really focuses on friendships, fun, and freedom. And I can tell you that all these ladies here, I absolutely love them. I've created some great friendships with them. We have a ton of fun in this business, not only doing wrap parties, but helping other people be successful, traveling, just having a great time, and freedom. I mean, it's been a life changer to be in this company, and the biggest thing for me right now is just really the freedom of time. And so I want to quickly go through some information with you about how the 3 simple steps that our company gives us in order for you to be successful, and you can hear a little bit more about how these ladies have been successful. So let me come back here to my little presentation, and we will keep popping down for me. So the first step, whoopsie, let's go, well, let's click through, there we go. So the first step is to actually join the party. You can join the party for as little as $99. Less than $100 to start an amazing business. Now, with that, you actually are going to get a box of 4 wraps, and you can do a couple things with those wraps. You can either turn around and sell them and make your money back, so you actually have a personal test, or excuse me, make your money back, so that's low risk, or you can use them yourself, so you have a personal testimony. So that you can actually share with people how the products work with you. Because we are really about sharing in this company. I in no way feel like I'm a salesperson. I feel like I simply share what the product has done for me and for my family. And then the only requirement that we have for you to be a part of this company and for you to actually earn commissions is something called an 80 BV auto ship. And what that is, it's about ordering about $80 worth of product each month. Now, if you are a traditional business owner and you might have a clothing store or a coffee shop or a restaurant or anything like that, your costs, your expenses are probably thousands and thousands of dollars a month. Well, this is the only true expense that we have to run our organization is this 80 BV auto ship. So super low investment to get started with only $99, and then continuing on, it's very low, under $100 monthly in order to run your business. And I always suggest that people start with a couple boxes of wraps on that auto ship, because that's what you're going to need in order to really run your business. You're going to be wrapping people each month. So that's what I would suggest. Now, as you're getting started, we do have a couple of options for you to add on to your kit if you want an additional product. The first option is called a mini booster, and it's 2 boxes of wraps, a box of facials, a full bottle of defining gel, fat fighters, and a canister of grease. And that will only cost you $149. But when you turn around and do a couple of parties, then you can earn $300 in party cash with that kit. So that's great. I love cash. Hopefully you love cash too. And that's a great way to get some cash, is to put some wraps on people. Next up, we have the Party Booster. The Party Booster comes with a box of 4. Excuse me, yeah, you get 4 boxes of body applicators. You get a box of facials, the defining gel, fat fighters. This one also has lifting lip and eye cream and grains on the go, which that's really great for samples so that you can, you know, share some information with other people. Okay? Now, that's step 1 is simply join the party for $99. Step 2 is where you can wrap free. You wrap free by getting 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days. So I mentioned earlier what a loyal customer was, somebody that purchases 1 item a month for 3 consecutive months in a row. And so when you get 4 customers in your first 30 days, the company is going to give you 2 boxes of wraps for free. So when you turn around and sell those wraps, then you're going to actually make a $200 profit. So again, a great way to make some extra money. Then we have step 3. Step 3 is a $500 guarantee. What this is, it states if you do step 1 and 2 yourself, and then you have 3 friends join you, and they each do step 1 and 2, so they all join the party, and they get 4 loyal customers in their first 30 days so that they wrap free. The company guarantees that you will make at least $500 in your first 2 months of business. If you don't, they will pay you the difference. And so, you know, there's not very many companies out there that say, just follow our steps, and if you don't get the results you're looking for, then we'll pay you the difference. And ours does. So that's a great little incentive, and again, risk-free. So you might be wondering what everybody makes in this company. This is the average annual income for different ranks in the company. Now, I want to stress that this is an average, so some people may not make as much listed here, and some people may make much more than what's listed here. And so, as a distributor, the average is about $750 annually. Now, that is about $60 a month, and so, you know, that's almost paying for your monthly auto ship. So to me, that's somebody that you know, has loves the product, is using the product themselves, and has a few of the customers under them. Then we have executive. Executive is about $3,100 annually. Now we're looking at a little bit more here, about $250, close to $300 monthly. Now that might be for you groceries for the month, or gas for the month, or, you know, lunch or something like that. So that can really help out a household. Next we have Ruby. The average annual Ruby income is about $5,600. And so, you know, there's a statistic out there that says most American households are anywhere from $300 to $500 away from bankruptcy. At this level, that would actually help people avoid that situation. And so, you know, $300 to $500 monthly can really help someone. Next, we have Emerald. At Emerald, the average annual income is just over $10,000. So we're looking at, you know, just under $900 monthly. And so that could be a great extra income. Now we're talking about possibly paying for maybe your car, your insurance, and groceries, and probably a bill on top of that. So lots of things could be covered with that. Then we have Diamond. Diamond is actually our first leadership level in the company. At the Diamond level, our CEO, Mark Pentecost, says this is where you have a license to print money, because you can take it to a whole another level at this level. So there is actually a promotion going out there for all you guests out there. If you join in the month of June, you are eligible to work toward earning a $10,000 bonus. And so talk to the person that invited you tonight, and they will be able to answer any questions about that for you. But the average annual income for Diamond is about $23,000. So that's just under $2,000 monthly, which is amazing income. Now, we move up to double diamond. The average annual income for double diamonds is $54,000. That's a great income. So I'm actually going to come back and we are going to talk to Charity, and she's going to tell you a little bit about her story. And I just want to mention, if you guys have questions, you can go ahead and post those questions to the bottom of the page, and we can answer those for you. Also, I forgot to mention, if you are just tuning in, if you can just comment below that you're checking in so we know who's on watching with us. So Charity, are you ready?
I'm ready. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Okay.
Hello.
Tell us a little bit about where you're from and when did you get started?
I'm Charity Ellison from a little tiny town called Sequim, Washington, and we started on April 30th of 2013. So it's been about 14 months now.
Wow, just over a year. Double diamond. That's awesome. So tell us a little bit about how you got started.
Well, I got started. I actually was a no for a long time. My cousin Emily had been doing it for a few months, and I started to see her pictures on Facebook. And she was having some really dramatic results with using the wraps and some of the other products. So after the 500th text and email, I finally decided that I would try the wraps. And by my third wrap, I was sold. My before and after pictures were absolutely dramatic. I had a 17-year-old at the time that when he was born was 11 pounds. So 17 years of a hot mess. So I was super excited and started to get some results. And she said, I think that you should try becoming a distributor. And I said, oh, no, I'm not a salesman. I could never do this. I could never do this. And she said, well, give it a try. What's the worst that can happen? You just, you try it out and see what you think. So I decided to do it. And I didn't expect the awesome response I got. I just happened to put up my results on Facebook, and pretty soon I woke up to an inbox just full of people that wanted to try it. So we took off. We were able to actually earn that good bonus that they offered. So we got our $10,000 bonus. I got to diamond. And then after that, we actually enrolled my significant other as a distributor as well. And we went to conference in January, and it was so amazing that he actually went as a distributor, and then 2 months later he went diamond. So he was able to get his $10,000 bonus, and I was able to get the $15,000 double diamond bonus. So our lives have completely changed. Justin actually is retired from being an electrician. He was a heating and cooling specialist. So he worked about 60 to 80 hours a week, and we never saw him. And he ate, dinner on the road, and it was really tough. And I owned a successful hair salon, but we were swimming and drowning in debt because when the economy crashed a few years ago, we actually went through a bankruptcy. We lost 2 homes, and we're in a ton of debt just trying to, keep that overhead that you were mentioning, being a business owner. The salon cost me a lot of money every month. So I'm happy to say that on the 30th of April of this month, we sold our salon, and I got to officially retire. So very exciting. And now we get to spend our days together, and he's my best friend, and this is the best business. I never, ever thought that I would ever be doing anything like this. I thought I would be doing hair forever, and he thought that he'd be, a heating and cooling specialist forever. So our lives have completely changed, and I owe it all to that beautiful, fantastic Ultimate Body Applicator.
Awesome, awesome. Charity, can you tell us, is there like a moment that you've had, like some type of aha moment that you have just been like, oh my gosh, like this is real?
Well, I've had a couple of them. I've had a lot of them. But recently, one of the biggest ones was when the 1st of May came, and I didn't have to pay all of that overhead that I normally paid on the 1st. between all the insurances, licensing, rent, orders, taxes. We actually got to go on vacation in May to Vegas and came home and had money. Not because I gambled, but because we're making an amazing living now. And my other little aha moment is actually the one I was talking with you about at your OTOM, and getting to go take our dog for a walk on a Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock in the afternoon together. That never happened. So getting a chance to just really have that freedom, and watching my team and the people on my team get all of these good bonuses. We've had a ton of people on our team that have gotten the good bonuses and that are going for them even this month. And getting a chance to see them succeed has been my aha moment, because it's truly the best paycheck I could ever get.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I mean,
thanks so much for having me, Crystal.
Of course, absolutely. It is really, truly a life-changing opportunity. And so you never know what this little crazy rat thing can do. And so you were able to do a ton, retire your husband, sell the salon, and I remember you talking before saying that it was really grueling to run that salon too, and you were always working. So
always working. 80 hours a week, baby. No more of that.
No more of that. Thank goodness. All right. Well, thank you, Charity.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Of course. All right. So let's move to the next level that we have, which is triple diamond. And the average annual triple diamond, I mean, this is just insane, is 6 figures. $104,000 is the average annual, well, almost 105. And so I'm going to bring it back here, and we are going to chat with Miss Amanda. Amanda, can you unmute yourself so that we can chat with you? There you go. So, Amanda, tell us who you are, where you're from, how long you've been a distributor. Uh-oh, can't hear you. Nope, can't hear you. I wonder if it's because your earplugs are in. Is it plugged into the computer? Almost. I think you need to turn your volume up. I can see your mouth moving. You know what, Amanda, what I'm going to have you do, why don't you go out and come back in, and then maybe we'll be able to hear you then. In the meantime, I'll just chat for a second, because I, too, am a triple diamond with It Works Global. I'm not going to share my entire story, but I will just say that, you know, it's definitely a life-changing situation. I started in January of 2012. And after just a year of being in this company, I was actually a college professor at a community college, and so I taught. And after just a little over a year of being in this business, I was able to leave that that job and do this full time. And now it's really a huge freedom of time and being able to do whatever I need to do when I need to do it. Be there for my daughter. I have a 12-year-old who's very active in all kinds of stuff, and be there for my mother. My mother was she was ill at the beginning of this year, and I was able to really help her with whatever she needed at the time. She's doing much better now. But, you know, the freedom of time is priceless, and I don't think a lot of people realize what that freedom is until you're actually able to experience it. So that is kind of my aha moment, and the one thing that I absolutely love about this company is just having the freedom of time. All right, Amanda, can we hear you now?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
All right. So, Amanda, tell us again who you are and where you're from.
Okay, so I am Amanda Wilson, Amanda Miranda. Can't see you guys on the screen, but if you can hear me, I don't have to see you, so it's all good.
We can see and hear you, so you're
Okay,
good.
great. Great. If I make funny faces, sorry, can't see myself. Okay, I live in Pennsylvania. I joined the business in July of 2012. And when I joined the business, I actually was at a really bad, broken place of my life. And so Jay, my fiance now, is the one who brought it to my attention. And I had no interest in hearing about the rap or hearing about anything at that time. However, I was competing in bodybuilding, and I also owned a successful salon and spa. So for one, I knew there's no way that rap thing was going to work. And number two, I was bound to get a tummy tuck for my next show. And so he's like, seriously, you don't have $7,000 to spend, which I didn't. However, I said, all right, I'll try that crazy rap thing just to prove you wrong. So I tried it. My results were insane immediately. So I said, all right, sign me up. So I signed up thinking, you know, I have the salon to market it through and the fitness industry. I also ran a boot camp. And so it was almost immediate that when I joined the business, our relationship fell apart. My salon was closed down due to road construction. They tore it down. And things just came crashing down really fast. And I also was just, like, everything even outside of that was at a really broken place. So I didn't work my business right away. It was almost the full 30 days, and my sponsor kept texting me, you know, when are we going to do your launch party? I had no interest in a launch party. I'm like, my life is in shambles. I have no time for that. So what I did do, though, I went to a new church, and something just told me that this rap was going to be my thing. And I don't know how. I can't even explain it. But I put my before and afters on Facebook, and immediately I had about 10 loyal customers, people who signed up on my website without even asking me any questions. And some were like, does that thing really, like, that's really your stomach? They knew it was my stomach. I have a very significant scar. And so it was crazy. So I said, all right, I set up my launch party. Obviously, I rap for free because I got my 10 loyals right there in an hour. And what amazed me the most is I made enough to pay my rent because we were going to lose the house. Like, I was going to lose everything at that point. But I was able to pay my rent in full, which was about $1,200 off of my first paycheck. And so it was like, okay, not only is this thing going to work, it's going to work. Like, this is crazy. So, like I said, at that point, Jay and I were not together, and he saw what the rap could do and did not want me to make more money than he did. That's how evil this situation was. And so he joined the business. However, he joined under me. So it was fabulous. We ended up going to meetings, you know, together, sitting next to each other. Awkward at first, but when he had questions, he had to ask me for answers. And so between the new church, between the business and the positivity and the people we were surrounded by, our relationship came back together. And I also got the $10,000 good bonus and went diamond. And shortly after I went diamond, Jay went diamond, so I went double diamond. And then this year I got the $25,000 triple bonus. And so things have really changed for us. I think maybe even before, no, he went double, I think, and then he retired from his job. And it's weird because people look at us and are like, I don't know how you can deal with each other all day, every day. But honestly, I think that's part of our story. It really has helped our relationship with each other, with our kids, you know, with everything. We're totally different people than we were 2 years ago. Our lives are completely different. We just got our first house, yay! And yeah, it's exciting. And we have only one thing to blame. It's God and it's this business, and that's really all I can say.
Awesome. That is absolutely amazing. And congratulations. I mean, I know it's been a minute now, but we all got to witness the engagement in front of, I don't know, just about 3,000 people live on stage, so that was pretty cool. Can you tell us, like, one of your aha moments from this business? Uh-oh, did you freeze? You look frozen. Oh, I think that we might have lost her for a second, so I'm going to come back here. If she doesn't come back, I just want to thank her for joining us. I did forget to mention that I also got the $10,000 good bonus 60 days after I started. And so that was really excited. And then last year I did get the $25,000 good bonus as well. So these bonuses are no joke. And I mean, it is a bonus. The paychecks are good without the bonus, but the paychecks are better with the bonus. So keep that in mind. All right, so moving forward here, I am going to share with you our next level, which is presidential diamond. And you can see, I know as people look at these numbers, and I say this each week because I just think people probably look at this and go, there's no way people are making that type of income. And I'm here to tell you that there are absolutely lots of people making this type of income and even more. And so presidential diamond, the average annual income is $193,000, almost $194,000 there. So that's a crazy, crazy income. And I have my friend Amy here that's going to tell us a little bit about how she got started in this business and what It Works has done for her. So Amy, can you, I don't know if I can hear you. Are you there? Uh-oh. Can't hear you. Still can't hear you. All right, there you go. We'll have her go out and she'll be back in a second. And so I'm sure she'll be back in just a minute. There she is. And
can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Awesome. Except the voice is on me. So there we go. All right, so Amy, tell us who you are, where you're from, how long you've been a distributor.
Okay, hi, my name's Amy Wyatt, and I have been a distributor for almost 3 years. I joined in July of 2011, and really was not something that I was looking for at all. I needed it, but I just didn't know that I needed it. I was a computer programmer with the federal courts, and I had been there for about 12 years. So I made a really good, decent salary. It was a 6-figure salary. And when I joined, my little girl was 3 months old. So I was just getting ready to go back from maternity leave and get back into the swing of things. And a lot of things just clicked for me. My husband is in federal law enforcement. And when I was 9 months pregnant, he was involved in a shooting where 5 men went in and 3 men were shot. One of his really good friends and partners was killed. And it just really, it caused us to reevaluate a lot of things in our life. So It Works came along right after that. I was getting ready to go back to work from my maternity leave, and I just looked at him and I said, I don't want to go. I don't want to go back to work. And he was like, well, what are we going to do? We cannot lose your salary. And I said, well, I'm going to take this crazy rap thing. It wasn't even called a crazy rap thing at the time. That wasn't our tagline, but we both thought it was a crazy rap thing. So I said, I'm going to take this and run with it. And that's exactly what I did, because I had that goal, you know, something in front of me that, you know, I wanted to stay home with her, and I wanted her life to be so much different than just, you know, coming home every night and seeing her for a couple of hours and then going to work at, you know, 7 in the morning, which is what I was doing, trying to jam everything into the weekends. So I just set that goal, and me and my team, we ran, and we did parties, and we did a lot of expos, and I have never had more fun in my life. And with this, in about 6 months after I started, I went part-time to 10 days a month at my old job, 10 days a month, and then about 8 months later, I retired, rewired completely. So I've been home with her now for about a year, and I love it. I mean, she wakes up, we wake up every morning, and she says, is it a Mommy and Ava day? And that, to me, I'm so blessed to have that. It has done, this company and the friends and the, the freedom have done so much for our lives. I feel so much less stress. I think my husband does too. We're happier, and it's so much more. Everyone sees that figure that you mentioned, the 193, $193,000, and the money is great. Don't get me wrong, but I just can't believe what time has brought into our lives. That extra time as a family. So to me, that's everything. And yeah, coming up on my 3-year anniversary, I would have never thought in the beginning this would be where I am with the company, because I didn't, I just took a chance. I didn't really want to do it, but something was telling me I needed to do something else. I did not want to go back to work, and this was the only avenue that I had. So I love it. I love it.
Awesome. That's crazy. I love your story because as a programmer, a lot of people would think you would not probably be someone would approach for this business, because from the outside looking in, people probably think, oh, she's got it made, she has this great job, she makes great money, she wouldn't want to do this. Have you found that that's probably how people would think of you?
Oh, definitely. And my sponsor was one of my best friends, or she probably never would have asked me. And I did tell her no a couple of times too, because, I just didn't feel that. I worked a lot and I had a new baby. I didn't feel I had the time to do this when she first approached me, but when I really sat back and thought about things, I looked at the big picture and said, at this time that I invest in this in the beginning, it could end up paying off in the long run. So I saw that big picture, and that's what, that was my driving force. But yeah, a lot of people, and I found myself too in my first year in the business, when people asked me, what do you do? I was like, well, I'm a computer programmer, but I also do this crazy rap thing on the side, and now I own it. It's what I do. I'm a leader. I share these products that I'm so passionate about, and I tell people I really like to say that I help people change their lives, whether it be physically or financially, and that's what I do, and I love it.
I love that. I love that, because it just, that's so huge. Because you do see people's lives changing right in front of you. Is there an aha moment that you have, Amy, that you'd like to share with us?
It really is, and I said it earlier, but this is my aha moment. It is waking up every morning and right in my face is the reason why I'm doing this, is my little girl saying, is it a Mommy and Ava day today? And that, to me, we can work this business together. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I work this business part-time, and I get to do it alongside this beautiful little princess, and we have fun, and we go out, and she blitzes with me, and we go to the park, and we talk to other moms, and she's involved in activities. She travels with me. We were just talking, we're getting ready to go to Florida, and then she's going to New Jersey with me for a 1-team, 1 mission. Then we're heading out to San Francisco. So she is a little traveler, and I take her when I work this business, and that's such a blessing to me. I love it.
Yes, I love that too. It's different than any other thing that you've probably been a part of, where your kids cannot necessarily be involved. And so, yes, awesome. Thank you so much, Amy, for sharing your story with everyone tonight. All right, so we have another level here on this income chart, which is our top level. Whoops, I did it again. We're going to click right on through. The top level in this company is Ambassador Diamond. And this number is just astronomical, right? Is that a word? I don't know. But it's crazy. $585, well, I might as well say $86,000 is the average annual income of this level, which is just insane. And so I have my friend, Nikki Moore, who is on with us today. And Nikki is going to share her story. Nikki is our veteran tonight. She's been around for a little bit longer than all of us, and I'm just going to brag on her a little bit. She's one of the top 20 money earners in our company. And so, Nikki, do you want to share who you are, where you're from, and how long you've been with It Works?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay, okay. Yep, Nikki Moore. I started with It Works in August of 2010, so I'm the dinosaur of the group. It'll be 4 years in August. It's just crazy. And I've been an ambassador now for 2 years, and it's just crazy. Like, you don't think that you're going to do it so well. You think that you're going to get in it and sell a couple extra wraps, like Amy was saying. I was a special education teacher, and I sold the wraps on the side. My identity was I was a special education teacher. My husband was a chiropractor, and so that's what we went to school for, and so that's what we prided ourselves on. We had a lot of school debt tied up with that, you know, and so got involved with It Works and just shattered everything in our world in a good way. It's just brought on so many amazing blessings.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit how did you find out about this crazy wrap thing? How did you get started?
So my cousin had been doing this, and him and his wife had been doing it for a while, and quite honestly, we knew that they were doing this, and we watched them for a while, and we thought they were a little bit crazy, and then they quit their jobs. And he was an aeronautical engineer, and she was a clinical psychologist, and we thought, okay, now there's something. It's one thing to say that you're making money, but it's another thing when your actions prove what you're doing, what you're saying. You know, actions speak louder than words. So the fact that they could really physically quit their jobs and move into a different house, that was substantial for us. And we were actually at my mom's house, and my mom and his mom were hanging out, my aunt, and chit-chatting about how much money they were making. And at the time, it was, you know, this is almost 4 years ago, right? But at the time, they were making $20,000 a month. And I thought, there is no way people make $20,000 a month selling wraps, you know, it's silly. But it got me thinking, right? I always say I'm like the guy because I think about the money piece. And it got me thinking, and I thought, gosh, I would like an extra $20,000 a month. You know, like, hey, just extra 20 grand a month would be awesome. And so that was kind of the seed that sparked it. And she came over and wrapped me, and just for, I mean, I don't know if it's important or not, but Denise and Brandon Walsh, and Denise came over and wrapped me, and it began 101 questions, and my journey began that day. And my prevailing thought was, I can do this. It was $200 to get started. And I had the $200. Not that I want to just throw the money away. We were very conscientious and, you know, good stewards of our money, really. And so I thought I don't want to throw it away, but I could certainly invest it. And my husband being a chiropractor, like, you know, we heard from Amanda and Charity being salon owners and having businesses. You know, my husband's business was 10 to 15 grand a month, and that was before he took a profit. Okay, so he had to crack a lot of backs. And so for $200, that didn't even pay his electric bill month to month. And I thought, gosh, I can invest in this and I can give it some time. And if it works out, fantastic. And if it doesn't, at least I know at the end of the day I will never have that question in the back of my mind, that what if? You know, those regrets, those like, I wonder if I should have taken the chance. Those things kill you at night. You know, they get down deep in your gut and you just feel like, oh, I wonder, and it's too late. I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to be that person. I didn't want to have that question in 10 years. And so I'm so thankful for this opportunity.
Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. I'm glad you put it like that, because I think people do think, oh, yeah, that's probably not a good idea. But then in the back of their mind, you're absolutely right. They're like, well, what if? But they typically don't act on it. So I'm so glad you act on it. So tell us, what's an aha moment that you've had?
Ooh, I have a lot of aha moments, like the rest of the panel. It's just every day. It's changed our lives. The retiring piece is huge. The ability to leverage our time instead of trade our time for money. When my husband was able to retire after 2 years of being in practice, of being in It Works, and so it'll be 2 years in August that he's been off, we were able to go on our first mission trip. And so we did that together, and we went to Dominican Republic, did that. We came back home. God placed adoption on my husband's heart. I had always wanted to adopt, and we talked about it, but we have 4 kids, and my husband was like, no. But so that is cool, and I was just talking with somebody. I mean, here we are. We were strapped financially because my husband owned his own business, and the economy took a downturn, and we had to keep things afloat, and he was stressed. And now both of us are home. We have 4 beautiful children that we do get to spend the time with. You know, it is such a blessing. We're in the process of adopting 2 children from Ethiopia, and I just got back from Thailand on another mission trip, and I'm able to donate more money than I made as a teacher. Those are all such aha moments. It's so liberating because, you know, God wants us to live our life in abundance and be relational and hang out with people and enjoy our lives. He does not want us going to work in a cubicle and not looking at people and coming home and being so stressed out and so irritated that you can't even look at your spouse in the eye, and you're ready to get dinner on the table so you can get your kids to bed so you can have peace and quiet for a moment. That's not how we were designed to live. And so when you have all these little pieces come together, it's just amazing. It's just an awe-inspiring business, you know? And we get to work with each other. We get to meet really, really cool people that we wouldn't have met in our little cubicles.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Nikki. So inspiring. And thank you for joining us tonight. So, last thing I want to cover here is, oops, I think I'm ahead of myself. Yep, there we go. So that is all the incomes on the average incomes for our company. So now you have a choice. We all have choices in life. We have choices where we want to live and choices where we want to go to eat and things like that. And so we want to give you that choice as well. You can become a loyal customer and get some products at a discount. You can, you have your own portal that you can manage and share these products with even other people and earn free products. You can earn free shipping, all that. Or you can join the party and become a distributor with us, where you can earn cash from wrap parties. You can earn commissions and bonuses. It can help you get out of debt if that's something that you need assistance with, and enjoy some of the friendships, fun, and freedom that we all get to enjoy daily. So I just want to, again, thank everybody so much for joining me tonight. Again, if you are a guest on here, make sure that you get back with the person that invited you, because this is an amazing opportunity, whether it's to, get some wraps and change the tone of your body, or if it's to join the business and see what this business can actually do for you. Charity, Amanda, Amy, Nikki, again, thank you so much for joining me tonight. We will be back here next week, same time, same place, with some different leaders. Thanks again for joining us. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.